All right, class, welcome back to Algebra 3. Today is Thursday, April the 30th, 2020. Today is the last day of April. Tomorrow your homework will be due. It will be midnight, May the 1st. Your proverb for today is found in the first verse of the 9th chapter. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn out of it 7 pillars, and 7, of course, is a number for perfection. So I'm thinking we're going to see how perfect wisdom is for us as we go through the 9th chapter. All right, today is section 2.5 continued. We have done rigid transformations. That's vertical, horizontal, flip across the X, flip across the Y. Today, these are non-rigid transformations, meaning we're going to stretch or shrink the original parent function. So today, first example, this is h of x equals 3x cubed. So it's 3 times the cubic function. And so you know what the cubic function looks like. Looks like this s, or a snake. If the value, the coefficient in front of the parent is greater than 1, there will be a horizontal stretch. And we'll see what it looks like pictorially in just a moment, or graphically. Right now, let's look at the numbers. So these are the same 5 numbers we would choose for parent function. These are the y values we would get, and you guys have already sketched the parent. You've already done rigid transformations. Let's manipulate the parent now by doing a multiplier of the parent. So if you get the parent functions and then just go back and multiply those y values by 3, you would get respectively from negative 24 to a positive 24. So note on the picture, we're over 2 and up 24. We're at a negative 2 and down 24. Instead of being over 1, up 1, we're now currently over 1 and down 3, or over 1 and up 3. So that is making a vertical stretch out of this particular parent function. The parent is in black. The green, which is our transformed parent function, okay? All right, let's scoot over and look at a C value that is fractional, or a C value that is less than 1. Now I've chosen one that is greater than 0, so it will be a positive 1/3. You know, if it is a negative 1/3, it's going to flip it across the y-axis because it is an odd function. All right, we're going to call this one a vertical shrink. Taking the same parent function, cubic, these are the y values, or the function values. Multiplying them by 1/3, we range from negative 8/3 to positive 8/3. So notice on the previous function, it stretched it vertically. On this particular function, it is shrinking it vertically, okay, kind of squashing it out, if you will. All right, got an even numbered example for you. And this is exercise number 24. It does not have, it has a coefficient, a C value of negative 1. However, that is not going to do a non-rigid transformation. This particular example I chose for you is only rigid transformation. Okay, the negative is taking the cubic function and is flipping it across the y-axis. And then the minus 1 is shifting the axis down 1 unit. Now, they did ask for you to answer a couple of questions, so I went through and did them for us. Identify the parent. So the parent is a positive x cubed. Describe the sequence of transformations going from the parent to our new function. So the transformations are going to be, figure out what it does to the parent as far as a coefficient. Okay, this is a negative 1. So it's going to reflect across, and it should say across the y-axis, sorry. This should be across the y-axis. And then this minus 1 is a vertical shift down 1. So as we sketch, now I went ahead and sketched the parent. Kind of depends if you want to or not. I think it's helpful. And again, this was a reflection across the y-axis, okay? So, sketch the parent function, which is cubed, y equals x cubed. When we put the negative in front of it, that's the one in the green that flips it across the y-axis. And then this -1 at the end takes the green and does a vertical transformation or shifts the whole thing down 1 unit. So both of these are rigid. It does not manipulate. The C value did not manipulate it to a shrink or stretch scenario. The ones you'll be assigned today will probably do some of both. I will give you the odds. Please try them without looking in the back. Well, you can't do that anyway, so never mind. Just good luck, and hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully it won't be too terrible much longer. And I know 4 of you are getting ready to graduate, so just get ready, and love you guys, miss you guys. Hope y'all are doing all right.